Good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing today? Courtney, good morning. Good morning, good morning. It'll take a little bit I just got this up this morning, you guys. Usually I put it up the night before, but I was really tired last night. I took my granddaughter out shopping for her school clothes and school shoes and got all that for her. Good morning, Nana. Nice to see you. So I went and I did that yesterday, and what a day, shopping all day with that, getting the kiddies ready for school. And my girls, GJB, good morning and happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. So what I'm going to do, you guys, while we're waiting for everybody to get notified, smash that like button on your way in, you guys. That way it gets out there in the algorithm. And we're going to go over a little bit of what happened. I'm going to do a video on the Brian Koberger hearing that was done. We weren't allowed to live stream it. Good morning, sister. Nana. I haven't checked emails yet, Nana. I'm falling behind there trying to get my granddaughter ready for school and stuff. But I will check it, I promise. Marie, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so basically, let's just go over it quickly. I'll just give a few of the points that we're going to be going over when I do the live on Brian Koberger. And then we'll jump in and start doing the reads and chit-chatting about that. So a lot of the first person that was on panel or on the witness stand, I should say, I'm just reading something else here, was this not only lawyer, but investigator, that investigated a bunch of cases where he ended up taking courses in genealogy and stuff like that and DNA testing and all kinds of stuff. I believe that witness there was just like a waste of time as far as I'm concerned. I mean, they took up a lot of the court's time and really said a lot about nothing, in my opinion. Then there was a couple of other witnesses, and the one I found really fascinating was this one witness that got on the stand for the defense, and she is a self-taught generic genealogist. Never took any courses. She's just self-taught, and she's coming into court trying to get the judge to waiver regarding this genealogy testing, how they got the DNA for Brian Koberger and all this stuff. It's like, girl, if that's the best that the defense has, there's going to be some issues. Okay, I see a bunch coming in for requests for reads. I will get to that as soon as I'm done this. So as far as I woke up this morning and got a whole bunch of zaps from the court reporting system. The trial is going ahead right now as we speak. The trial date has been set, and I got like 30 notifications on the Vine regarding Brian Koberger. He's going ahead with the trial starting October 2nd. So that's like 45 days, you guys. So the jury selection will be starting the week before. Good morning, Bird Brain. Good morning, Comp 2. Good morning, everybody coming in. Marie. Yeah, it's about to rain here too, so that's why it's a little dark. So, with the defense even complaining about this genealogy, that what their complaint is the police are not allowed, they broke their own rules by using this 23andMe or My Heritage, whatever it was, to get a match for the DNA that they had. Now, when it comes to that, the only one that has a case are the people who had submitted their DNA to 23andMe. There's I'm just starting to go over the rules and everything of that, and their privacy order thing or whatever they have on their site. You have to check a box. If you don't want your DNA that you just submitted to we'll just use 23andMe or Ancestry. You have to check a box saying that you do not want police or anybody or your information to be released. If you don't check that box, then it's fair game. Okay? So they are the only ones that really have a claim regarding if their DNA that they sent in was used to track down Brian Kohberger. So with that being said, I don't think that the defense has a way that they can deny that DNA because of the way the police got it. Now, regardless of how the police got the DNA, okay, that led them back to a relative of Kohberger's. The bottom line is the DNA that was on that sheath. They had DNA that they got from a sheath. They put it into CODIS. There was no hits in CODIS. So what that means is his DNA is now registered in CODIS, but at that point, there was nobody that was already in CODIS with that DNA to match it. So his DNA sits there. So when they got these results back saying that they've narrowed it down to, I think his dad's name is Michael Kohberger or something like that, that it is a biological son of that person whose DNA somehow was in their site. Now, if he checked that box and he submitted his DNA, he has a claim against the police for illegally using his DNA samples, but Brian doesn't. You have to be the donator of that DNA, whichever DNA that they matched the DNA off the sheath with. They're the only ones that are going to have a claim. So with that being said, regardless of that, there's DNA on this sheath. They figured out that it was a biological son of the father Kohberger. I think his name is Michael. I'm not sure. And he only has one biological son, which is Brian. So when they went to their house, they got garbage out of the trash, which matched again when they still had the DNA profile from the sheath. So when they matched that to DNA profiles pulled off of the garbage that was thrown away, it matched his father. Like there's a match there, right? That this DNA on the knife sheath is a biological son of Mr. Kohberger. So then they finally got some DNA of Brian's and they matched it against the DNA found on the sheath, and positive match. It was like 1 in quadruple billions that it could be anybody else. So I don't think the DNA evidence is going to be tossed out at all. What else? Yeah, they want all the information on the IgG material from the genealogy bank. I don't know if they can get that because a lot of that is, how can I say it? A lot of it is protected unless they check that box saying that they allow anybody to use it. Everybody's saying that also that it looks like Brian Kohberger trimmed up his eyebrows. I haven't been able to see that yet, so I'm going to be looking into that also. The judge denied the defense's motion that they were asking to have the case stayed yet again. He said absolutely not, that the trial is going ahead. He hasn't waived his right to a speedy trial, so everything's been filed. The time has been set aside for October 2nd. Now, do I think it's actually going to go through October 2nd? I'm leaning more towards yes. And that's why the defense is trying to throw out everything they can right now. But I do believe that it is going to go ahead. I do believe in October. Also, they have until September 8th to produce an alibi. So there was also a lot of deadlines that were set by the judge. Discovery has to all be in by September 1st. Disclosure of expert witnesses have to be in by September 8th. And the alibi has to be in by September 8th. Now, there's a whole bunch of other things that have to be in that are on deadlines also, but we'll go over that in the live that I do on it. So I just wanted to touch base on that because a lot of people were asking about it. So we weren't allowed to live stream it, which really peeved me off, but okay. So Des and DD, and you both want the black deck. I got it. And then I got to get these on the wheels. Comp Chit. He wants the black deck too. Spacer. Spacer. And you want Miss Sheffield. Courtney. And you want to hear from Mike? Okay, so let me get you guys on the wheel. Yeah, Marie says DNA becomes. I don't think that's totally true. There is a box that you can check that says you do not want your information shared. So it's all going to depend on whether they check that box or not. But they would be the only ones that would have a claim in this matter anyway, not Brian Koberger. There's the instructions, you guys. Okay, so let me get everybody on the wheel here. Get to my wheel. Oh, what happened to my wheel? I don't know what happened to my wheel. Oh, I gotta fix my wheel. Hang on a second, you guys. Oh, where's my wheel? There we go. I got my wheel back. I don't know what happened here, but okay. So let's get everybody on the wheel here. Okay, so we got Des. Oh. That goes on the wheel twice. Spacer. Oops. Okay. just check. There's something else I had written down too. Morning, Mama. There's my mama, everybody. Say good morning to my mama. Morning, Mama. I heard you come down just not long ago, so I knew you were just getting up. Marie says, I'll ask my mom. She's a genealogy expert. She just found my grandma's bio father. He never knew my grandma existed. Wow, that's cool. Good morning, Marie. Rough night? Okay. Hello, Linda. Linda, you can do a super chat right here for $20 US. You can ask one of the mods if you have problems. I do have a PayPal, but generally it's just through super chat here. So down at the bottom where you just wrote your comment, below that line, you will see a $sign, a square box with a $sign in it. You just click on that and you do a $20 US super chat. If you have all your stuff on if you're using a phone or whatever, just click on that square box below where you type your chat in. There's a square box down below there with a $sign on it. Click on that and it explains it all there, how you can do it. You're welcome, Linda. Aw, you're welcome, Mama. Okay, so we will be doing that this week. Also, I've been getting a lot of people wanting for me to do another read on the Rachel Morin case regarding this guy. There's a lot of controversy around that too. The police showed a video. In the video, they got this in California. Apparently this guy broke into a house, did unthinkable things to a minor female, and he's wanted for that. And they've linked the DNA found from the Rachel Morin case to that case. But that guy's DNA is not in the data bank. So even though when they investigated the case in California, they got that guy's DNA. Well, they're saying it's that guy's DNA, right? They put it into CODIS. There was no match, which means that even though there's no match in CODIS, that DNA, that unknown DNA now is still in CODIS. So when they got DNA from the Rachel Morin case, they put that into CODIS and it matched another unknown match. So they know that whatever this was that happened in California and whatever happened to Rachel Morin, it's somebody's DNA that is the same, that did both crimes, but they don't know whose DNA that is. All they have is this video from I think it's like a Ring doorbell or something. So the police put that out and said that this guy broke into this house. This is him leaving. But I don't know. I'm just feeling there's something off. Um, if you watch the video, like 10 seconds in, it looks like he hands her something with his right hand. She takes it with her left hand, and then he kind of takes it back. Like, I don't know if she said, I don't want that, whatever, just take it. So he takes it back and he leaves. He doesn't run. So the thing that I have with that, and I'm not trying to, you know, say that this didn't happen to this girl, but people are saying, oh, he broke in and he sexually assaulted her and then he left. Well, I don't know anybody that breaks into a house and then strips down. Like the guy didn't even have anything on his feet. He took off his shoes. You could see him carrying his shoes in his left arm. He has no shirt on, no shoes on. I don't even know if he has socks on, no shirt on. And he walks away casually. I don't know anybody that is going to break into a house and take off their clothes. You know what I mean? When they break in, they want to get in, they want to do what they're going to do, and they want to get out, especially taking off his shoes. You know what I mean? What do you guys think about that? I want your opinion on that. Do you think that a guy would break into a house, take off his shirt, take off his shoes, to do what he's going to do? Generally, that's not the way it happens. Somebody is going to break in with the intent of doing something sexual to somebody that's in that house. They don't take off their clothes. They'll usually just like get the victim under control, pull down their pants, and do what they're going to do. They don't take off their shoes and their socks and their shirt and whatnot, and then casually walk away. Yeah, I am. And another thing, it's like, okay, where is the footage of this guy breaking in? Like, and if he broke in and he did that, he wouldn't be casually walking away. So I feel like there's something off there that just isn't right. Let's see if I can look that up. Hang on. We'll ask about statistics. Hang on. Yeah, I'm not going to get that specific answer without really having to dive into it. But yeah, I believe that the girl knows the guy. As he's leaving, she comes to the door with him. If you were just attacked that way, I wouldn't be following the person to the door. You know what I mean? It would be like as soon as he left the room I was in, I would be dialing 911, right? I wouldn't follow him down and stand at the door, chit chat with him for a minute. He goes to hand her something. She either takes it or, goes to take it, but then doesn't. If you watch the video, like 10 seconds in, you can see it. Maybe I'll pull it up on screen. Have you guys seen it? I'm not, Cindy, I'm not talking about like on TV, like on the movies or whatever. I'm talking about statistically. And like I said, I worked in the criminal justice system for over 30 years. I've never, ever in my 30 years heard, unless I can't say I haven't heard about it, but it's a totally different situation where, somebody busses into a place and holds them captive over a few days. Then I can see them getting undressed and stuff like that. But for somebody just to break in with the intent on doing what he did and get the hell out of there, they don't take off their clothes, especially their shoes, because if somebody happens to come in, whatever, they want to be able to get away quick. They're not going to start taking off all their clothes. They contain the victim, get the victim under control, and then they just whatever. You know what I mean? I don't want to even get into it. It's just it's a touchy subject. But I have never seen somebody just break in and then have the victim walk him to the door, have a little chit chat at the door while he's holding his shoes and his shirt and whatever in his hand. He goes to hand her something. She either goes to take it and then just says, never mind, because he takes it back. I don't know. We'd have to see the video. And then just casually walks away. Doesn't run, just casually walks away, shirtless and shoeless, with everything in his arms. No, I don't think they know his name. Yeah, we're not going to talk about other YouTubers because if they knew who he was, there would. I'm going to remove that, Nina. But they know his name. I don't think they know his name. My girl's GJB. I don't think so because the girl walked him to the door and they had a little chit chat at the door. And then he casually walks away. I didn't see any blood or anything on him. So it's hard to say. And they're not releasing a lot of information about that one. So where do you see that they know his name? And I'm not talking about just some YouTuber saying it. I mean, facts. You guys know I don't go by anything else here but facts. And I don't know if you guys know, but Canada, it just got harder for us to get news. No, they don't know his name. So whoever is saying, okay, so let's not, I'm going to remove all that, you guys, because I go by facts. So please, let's not be putting stuff in chat. They only have his DNA. No, comp 2. They do not know his name. Please stop putting that in chat. I'm looking at it right now. They do not know his name. The authorities are saying, authorities investigating the death of Rachel Moore, a Maryland mother of 5 who went missing while jogging a popular trail more than a week ago, announced a description of a suspect during a brief press conference Thursday, who is tied to a different attack earlier this year. William Davis with the Hartford County Sheriff's Office said DNA found at the location of Morin's death was analyzed by state police and matched with DNA found at the scene of a home invasion in Los Angeles where a young girl was violently attacked in March. Unfortunately, that subject has not been positively identified, but he did leave behind his DNA. That's it. They have no name. So whatever, and this is why I don't allow mentioning of other channels and other creators and that here, because they do not have a name. All they have is an unknown DNA from the home invasion in Los Angeles, that home invasion DNA matches the DNA found on Rachel Morey. They do not know who that DNA belongs to. They know that it's the suspect has been described as a Hispanic male believed to be 5'9" and roughly 160 pounds. The suspect is also believed to be in his early to mid-20s, but no name has been released, and it's not clear whether the suspect is still in the Maryland area. There has been no name. I'm just finishing reading through this police thing here. Hang on. So here is just more to verify that. The sheriff's office said it does not know whether the suspect is from Maryland or California or where he could be from. So if they had his name, that's what I am reading right now is the press conference, the release from the police. The sheriff's office said it does not know whether the suspect is from Maryland or California or where he could even be from. If they had his name, they would know where he was from. If anyone has any information on this suspect or sees anything suspicious in the area, authorities encourage them to call the sheriff's tip line. That is right from, they did not, if you watch the presser, we can go and watch the presser right now if you want. They did not say they have a name. I'm reading the presser right now. Hang on. Hang on a sec, you guys. I'm going to pull it up. I'm just trying to get to it here. Here we go. Okay, let me just find it here. This is not it. Okay, hang on. Well, what's the police department name? Do you know? San Diego County. Okay, why is this not going bigger? Here it is. Okay, I want to show you this first. Okay, so here's the video that I'm talking about, you guys. Watch this video. Watch when he leaves. Hartford County, yes. Let me just write that down. Hartford County. Beach bum. Okay. Watch. Oh, they've got it cut off here. But you can see with his arm on the original video, I'd have to get the original. I'll have that for when I go do the live. But you can see him right here reaching in and giving her something. And then she goes, you could see her hand right here. Watch her hand right here. He outstretches his hand. It's almost like she takes something with her left hand because she's got her right hand on this door. Just watch right here in this area here. You see her hand come up here? In the original video, it's bigger than this. You can see more over here. But it looks like he hands her something and then she gives it back to him and he starts walking away. But look at him walking away. No shirt on. He's got his stuff in his hand here. No shoes on. I wish I could make this bigger, but I can't. This is full screen. He doesn't even have shoes on. And in the video, see, when the video is bigger, you can see like a shoe here that he's holding onto in his left hand. See, like here's his, probably his shirt and maybe sweatshirt or something. And he's got his shoes also in his, you can see them right here. This video isn't very good. But he just like walks away. He doesn't run. See, they're talking here. She closes the door. He's just walking away nonchalantly. You can see his shoes right there. So I'm assuming, you guys, that there's something more to this than what's being said. Okay, I want the here's the press release. Okay, let's go. Hartford County Press Release. Rachel Moore. Okay. Hello, Karen Spiritual. Oh, this is just the video of it. I want the written. Okay. Present, share screen. Okay. Okay, so DNA found at Rachel Morrissey's suspect seen on video after LA assault. So here's that video.
We know Baltimore and mornings.
Wait a minute, you guys. Dang ads.
Well, they're kind of our thing. And we
Anyway, let's see if we can read it here. The Hartford County Sheriff provided an update with the Rachel Moron case on Bel-Air on Thursday, including a suspect description after DNA was found at the scene. The suspect has not yet been identified. right there. But DNA analysis came up with a match. That DNA was analyzed by the Maryland State Police and ran through the National Combined DNA Index System, which is CODIS. The DNA evidence has come back as a match tied to a home invasion and an assault of a young girl in Los Angeles in March. Police obtained a doorbell camera video of the unidentified male leaving the scene. Police showed that video, which shows a suspect exiting a home shirtless. Based on the video, police believe the suspect's 5'9", 160, early to mid 20s, and of Hispanic descent. We know nothing about him other than he was in LA, committed that crime in March, and was here in August, and we believe him to be the murderer of Rachel Morang. So there it is right there. Hang on a sec, you guys. All right, sorry about that, you guys. So there you go right there. This is the police release. And nowhere there does it say anybody's name. They did not release any name because they don't know who the person is. Okay, I gotta add Courtney to the wheel. Oh, I didn't even show you guys yet what we have today. Courtney, I got you on the wheel. So today, for those of you who have gotten a read, I'm going to add your name to a wheel. And at the end of the reads, I'm going to draw a name. And this is what I will be sending you. This is a bracelet with the 7 chakras. You see it there. It's really pretty with the 7 chakras. And then there'll be a keychain. It says, feathers appear when angels are near. So I'm going to be sending that out to somebody from today who has had their read done. And this, with the chakra bracelet, you get this, and it's going to explain it all here. Okay, for the 7 chakras. So that is going to be the giveaway for today. For anybody who gets a read, you're entered into the draw. If you win, you just email me and give me your address, and I send this out to you. And it's my way of giving back and saying thank you to you guys. I am now, what I'm going to do, a lot of people were asking about the weekly draw. What I'm going to do is I think I'm going to do it once a month. So any of my lives, if you give us, not the Sunday ones, unless you put in the extra for the Sunday, during my live streams or any of my videos, you can use, there's a little heart below any video where you can give a super thanks. Any super chat of $10 or more, and you can enter as many times as you want. Each time you give us a $10 super chat, your name is put on the wheel, and I'm going to make a basket. So I'll show you a couple of the things that I'm going to be putting in there. Let me just grab them. Okay, so these are just a couple of the things. I'm going to do a basket this time because it's just getting too much sending stuff out every week. So for the next 4 weeks, I think starting Monday, It's going to be this stuff plus a few other things that I'm going to put in all together. There's a nice cross. There's that there, a nice cross. I think it's really pretty. This is a nice cross, and it comes on a chain. The Archangel Michael from Doreen Virtue Oracle deck. Also, there's this little tree, just like mine. I have one of these too. Mine's right here. It fell over, but mine's right here. This one comes like in a little vase type thing, and this is black obsidian with copper. This is protection. So I'm going to push that back together. This will be in there. Let me just see. So that will be going in with this, and also a black obsidian pendulum will be going in there also. And there's going to be a few other things that I do put in. I think I'll show you mine here. The cellulite sticks. These are awesome for protection and cleansing. I'll have probably one of them in there. There's going to be a bunch of different things that are going to go into this package. So any of my lives, even the reads that aren't live that I post up, everything is under the live tab on my YouTube. So if you want to find any of my newest stuff from the last year and a half, it's all under the live tab because I use StreamYards to even do the reads in that now. So I don't have to record them and then upload them to YouTube and all that. It just takes way too long. It's much easier just to live stream them. They're not actually live, but it goes under the live tab for some reason. I don't know why, but it does. So all my reads, everything, you just click on that live tab at the top of my YouTube page, and you will find everything there, including reads from like Sundays, all my reads that I do during the week, any lives that I do during the week, stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is once I get the package together, I'll take a picture of everything and I will put it up. And then it will continue for a full month. And then at the end of the month, I will do a draw on it from anybody who has given a $10 or more super chat or a super thanks. You can still enter, even if you miss my lives, the replay crew. I got you too. You can use that little heart under any of the videos, and you can do a super thanks there also. So if you do happen to miss the lives, you can still enter. So enter as many times as you want. Each $10 super chat gets you one entry. Okay, so that is going to be a monthly draw that I do, and just put a bunch more stuff in there. Okay. That's it. Yeah, don't walk alone on any trails, you guys. You guys have got to stay vigilant. And okay, so we're going to get started. I'm going to get the cards shuffled up. So if you do want a mini read, please get it in. I won't be here that long today again because I have a lot of things to get done before my little granddaughter goes back to school. So I want to take her out and do a bunch of things. Once they're in school, like once they get home from school, they don't want to do nothing, right? So it's like she gets home to her daddy and that's it. She just wants to chill. So I want to try and get as much done with her now I can before she goes back to school. I took her out yesterday. It was so cool. Shopping for shoes, and my son and I have very different tastes, and she kind of is picking up on my tastes. So I love Adidas. So she picked out her own shoes, and she picked Adidas. So that's cool. And it was funny because when she started school this year, she said, you know how they ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? And they take that every year picture with your grade and everything. She's like, I want to be a YouTuber like my grandma. And she's only 8. So it's so cute. I wear a lot of dark colors, a lot of black. So does she. She doesn't want dresses anymore. She's really taken on her own little attitude. It's so cute. And she's such a good kid. So polite and respectful. So it was nice. Crazy Graham. You want the black deck? I got you. Let me get you on the wheel. If I don't put you on the wheel now, I will forget. I got you on the wheel. Okay. Hey, Rose. There's Rose. So I'm going to get the cards shuffled up, you guys, and then we are going to start. So if you do want a mini read, please get it in now because I will be, I won't be here very long today. Got a lot to do, I just got the pool all cleaned and everything, and it's done for the summer now. It's been so cold and rainy here, it's not worth it anyway. So I've got the pool all done for the winter. Why is my chat so far behind over here? Here, let me just reload this. There we go. Oh, thank you, Karen. So how has everybody's week been? Have you guys seen about the wildfires in Canada on the west coast? It's horrible. Like all of Kelowna is like destroyed. And I know Hawaii, the Northwest Territories, they're still doing evacuations up there and Kelowna. So I'm praying for rain out on the west coast there to help put out those fires. It's like all of Canada's on fire. It's like, wow. Ours out here have subsided. There's a couple little ones. Nothing that's really going to cause any major problems, or they're not close to homes and stuff like that, but they're under control. Thank you. Thank you, Rose. Did you want a read with that, Rose? If so, please tell me either a name or the black deck, please. I'm going to put you on the wheel. I got you on the wheel. Marie says, yeah, California everywhere up north in California and Washington. Yeah, I was seeing that too. And I'm praying for the people in California right now. Apparently that hurricane hit and there's a lot of flooding out there. So I hope you guys aren't in the path of that. Black deck, I got you. I got you, Rose. Okay, so let's get going with the reads, you guys. I'll get like the first 4 done, and then we will take a break. And then you'll have until after that break. During that break, you're going to have to get in your requests if you want a read. Otherwise, you're not going to get in. Okay, so Mama, Des is up first. I'd love you back too, Rose. Crazy Graham says, can't stay today. I will watch last week and this week's today. Have a great week. You too, Crazy Graham. And you're on the list for a read, so okay. So let's see what we got for Des. Uh-oh. Disturbance. These didn't flip, so we're not going to take them. Let me just get that shuffle done. Evidence. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no, sister. Marie says, we are getting the rain here from the tropical storm south was hit worse, but it's just starting. Wow. Well, stay safe. Okay, so let's get some clarification. So we got for Des, we got a disturbance and evidence. So some kind of proof, talking about an investigation of something. You see the little guy putting something into a bag. He looks like a little PI there. This is something about detecting something, some kind of proof maybe coming forward, a disturbance. You see like there's looks like a guy here with a child broken out in chicken pox or something. This tells me that there's something that's going to come about. Some kind of maybe something medical, something unexplainable. I don't know, but let's see what we get. We got 2 that went sideways here. We're going to take them. And we'll take them as they come out. Okay, so we got the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. So with a 6, the 6s are something about growth. The Wands are a fire element. This is like action, making plans, attempting to do something. And here it looks like this guy is like graduating or something, but this could be meaning anything. It's depending on what's going to come out with it. And the Wands are more something that's going to be maybe even volatile, something that's going to happen quick. So if we look back over here, we've got something about a disturbance and something about evidence. So I do believe with what the 6 of Wands is trying to say here, the 6 is something about growth. I feel like there's going to be something, you're going to get some evidence of something happening that is going to disturb what is going on right now. We've got the Tower in reverse. This is the Tower in reverse. The Tower, major arcana. This is a life lesson. This is going to be the fear of something, like a change or something, and it's going to be very fearful. So I do feel maybe that's why we've got this here showing like skin irritation or looks like chicken pox or something. I feel like there's some kind of change. You're going to get some evidence of something that's about to change. And it's not going to be something that you're going to like. You're going to be very irritated by it. And more so on how I feel how it's going to affect Bailey. That's what I am seeing here. So I don't know if somebody is going to come and tell you something, or you're going to get some kind of evidence of things changing, but it's going to be put right out there in the spotlight for you to see. And then we got temperance also in reverse. This is an imbalance. We've got the temperance in reverse. This is going to set everything off balance. This is going to be a game changer. Somebody is going to go to the extremes. And look at what I've got. It's almost like look at, like she's taking off her wig and her dress. She's got, like, somebody's very fake here. There's somebody that is very fake. And I believe this person, whoever the female is, she's got something to prove. So what I'm going to say with this, we're going to go in for the black deck to get some more clarification. But right now, I feel like the Tower is in reverse. There's something that's going to come and disrupt your home life, your family life, life as you know it. This is what I am getting here. Somebody is going to take more liberation in what they're doing. And that's why I feel like there's something that's going to be coming out. It's going to be put right out there in the spotlight. And it's something to irritate you. And I got here with the temperance. The temperance is an imbalance. Somebody going to the extremes. It's also these two are life lessons. So there's going to be a lesson that's learned by whatever this is that's about to happen. Let's see what this is. Tell us what this is. What is this that's about to happen? How is it going to affect Desiree? What is this? Mask. It's funny that this comes out. The mask. Because you see here how she's taking off her hair and taking off her dress, and she's got this little thing tightening her waist, pulling in the maybe fat belly, whatever. This is somebody who's very fake. And we got a mask, somebody hiding behind a mask. This is not showing their true self. Somebody's going to start gaslighting you. And I feel it's a female. It's a female. Somebody's mask is going to fall off. So maybe this is who's going to tell you what's going on. Look at, and there's a snake. There's a snake. There's a female snake here, sister. I need a drink. Coffee. This is an enemy. This is somebody becoming an enemy. This is a competition. This person is in competition with you for some reason. So watch for a female who's trying to be nice to you, who's trying to give you reassurance that they've got your back, stuff like that. This person is very clever in the way that she is going about this. But she's very malicious. She's doing it for malicious intent. And it says, look over your shoulder, the other woman. If you see it on the bottom there. So this is somebody who's very malicious. You're going to have to be careful here, sis. But I feel like he is going to put something in the spotlight that is going to really piss you off. It's going to turn everything upside down. And there's a woman here involved that you may think is your friend, or maybe being friendly with you. Let's get one more. One just flipped over, so we're going to take it. Where is it? Let me find it. Hang on. My hands are very dry. There's one that flipped over here. Let me find it. There it is. Not today. Not today. he's not even going to want to talk about this. He's going to totally shut you. Remember how in here it says gaslighting? There's going to be some gaslighting going on here. They're not even going to want to talk about it. No discussion. It's just going to be put out there for you to see. But I feel like this is something major. This is really going to put a damper on a lot of things. This person also is very angry for some reason. And I think this is why you're going to have to be careful, because there's somebody that you are considering a friend that is a snake and is going to go behind your back and help with whatever this is that he's going to put there out in the open, because I do feel this is him. And it's going to bring everything that you know down. It's going to really put a damper. I don't want to say too much, but I don't know if they watch or whatever, but there's going to be something that I think he's going to make public, and he's going to put it right there front and center so you can see it. It's almost like, and doing that to irritate you because he wants some kind of reaction. Be careful. Try to ignore, because I think that he's tempting you. He's trying to get more buildup of information, and get you doing things that he can use against you. So there's something that's going to be put out there that is going to piss you off, to say it lightly. And it's all for a reaction. Okay, so this is DD. Walking into this blind, not seeing things for what they are, not seeing. And when I get this is telling me he's blindly walking into things that he has no idea that could backfire. This could be blindly trusting people, not seeing things for what they are. And we kind of already know that, but let's see what he's up to. What is he up to? What is DB up to? Oh my gosh. I tried to, hang on. There's like 3 or 4 there's another one. Oh, come on. Oh boy. And 2 went on the floor. Like, this is a lot. Okay, so we're going to start with the ones that came out first. So we got the 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. The 2s stand for being able to do something. Cups is emotions. So I'm feeling here like he's focusing on seizing some kind of opportunity here, but he's walking into it blind. What's this one? The 3 of Swords. This is, hang on. These all fell on the floor. So the 3s are connecting the dots type things. This is overcoming some kind of grief that's been suffered. This is also closure. So he wants closure on something. And I've got hair all over my cards here. And then we got the 3 of Wands. We got another 3. So this is, again, a connection, moving forward, taking the initiative and moving forward with something. We've got the 7 of Swords. 7s are like gaining a perspective. And you see this, he feels like he's been stabbed in the back. You see his back. He's got all these swords in his back. Feels like he's been stabbed in the back. And this also talks about somebody who's being dishonest. This is conflict. This is abuse. This is logic, truth, and communications. And one of them is somebody being selfish. And this also stands for somebody cheating, being cheated on. So I do feel like there's going to be something that comes out, because this is on him, right? I feel like there's going to be some information that comes out that he's been cheated on also. Look at this. I've got hair all over my cards. Okay, so the Empress. Okay, the Empress is a life lesson. This is, and it's in the upright, so it's almost like he feels like he's being held back. Things aren't being treated fairly for him. And then we've got the 10 of Wands in reverse. Feeling like, if you can see the card there, feeling like he's doing too much. He feels like he's doing more than anybody else, and he's the one that keeps having to be hurt by it all. But the 10 of Wands in reverse, the 10's always, it's a completion. 10's are always a completion. He just wants this over and done with. He's going to be irresponsible, and he has been irresponsible, and they're still here. My OCD is driving me crazy. I'm going to grab one more card. 10 of Wands. Yeah, the 7 of Coins. So just as I suspected here. He feels like he's carrying too much of the weight. He doesn't think that things are being treated fairly. He doesn't feel like he's been treated fairly. I'm also getting over here with the 7 of Wands that he feels like he's been cheated on. So maybe caught his significant other with, see somebody else in the bed behind her and the swords in his back. It's almost like he's going to, if he hasn't already, he's going to catch her with somebody else. This is just wanting closure. And look at this. Look what it says on the box. Whoops, let me turn it around. Dave's stuff on the box. He just wants this closed. He wants it over and done with. He wants to be able to go forward with new opportunities that he doesn't feel like he's getting right now, because he feels like he's overwhelmed and he's carrying too much of a burden. He's going to be persistent. I do feel like there is something that he's going to come out with here. He's going to take the initiative to go forward. He's going to start taking more of a leadership role in going forward with some things. And he's going to strive for fairness, because he feels like he's having to take on way too much responsibility, and he doesn't think that's fair. So let's get some from the black deck. But I'm telling you, with the walking into some of this blindly, there's things that are going to be backfiring on him. It's going to sound really good when it's being discussed about what he wants to do. But I feel like there's life lessons here. The Empress and the 10 of Wands are both life lessons. And the 10s are completing. So see there, the sunglasses. That's watching, looking, stalking someone, gaslighting. We got the gaslighting again. Remember what I said up here about the gaslighting? We've got it again here with the gaslighting. It's going to make you think that you've gone crazy. You're going to deny, right? Love call. So don't forget, we're reading him. So it's like, I think he's going to bombard somebody with calls, expressing their love and dedication and not wanting to let go of something. So it could be after this with the cheating. I think he's going to find out that somebody he's involved with has been cheating on him. Kisses. Yeah, he's going to make some major decisions here. Like he's right infatuated. He may call it love. I think it's more of he's reaching out for something else to grab onto since everything happened. But he's walking into things blindly. He's not looking at the red flags. He's not paying attention to what's going on around him. Maybe even people putting into his ear, because we've got the 7 of Coins here. This is all money, 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 money. Here I've got that this is too much for him to carry. And I feel like somebody is really pushing him a certain way. And this is like this chick is pulling one over on him. Like as soon as she sees that he's kind of like maybe pulling away, or she's trying to reel him in a little bit more. It's like he's wearing the rose-colored glasses. He's not seeing all these red flags. He's going into all this blind, not seeing what's in front of him. And I feel like there's a lot of communication between the two of them, and her maybe trying to get him to believe or keep him on the hook, saying that she loves him so much. But it's not what he thinks it is. She wants something from him. But this is going to happen. He's going to catch her with somebody else. Or she's going to finally say, I'm not interested in a long-term relationship. This is all going to backfire on him. I think somebody is in his ear, and I think it's her in his ear trying to get him to do certain things so there's more finances for her. That's what I'm getting. But it's all going to backfire. So that is for him. But he's got something planned. There's something there planned that he's in cahoots with somebody. Okay, compute. So we're going to do compute, then Cindy, and then we're going to take a little break. Uh-oh. I almost dropped the whole deck. Compute. A nightmare. Oh, you got two. A nightmare and overload. It's almost like something's happening in excess. I don't know if and it's something that's really scaring you. I feel like you're really overwhelmed right now. I feel like there's some kind of obligation that you're trying to fulfill, but you're so overwhelmed and you're scared that you're going to make the wrong decision. So let's see. One has come out already. Let's see what we got here. The Page of Wands. Page of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're almost feeling like you're gullible. So maybe procrastinating a little bit. The page is always somebody sending a message with the page. Page of Wands, and the Wands is like making plans, making things happen type thing. And I feel like there's certain things that you want to make happen, but you're scared that you're not making the right decisions. So that's why you're procrastinating on maybe making a final decision on something. So let's see what else we can get from this. I'm flipped over here. Let's see what it is. Four of Swords. The Swords is stability. And again, this is like with the Four of Swords, this is a mental overload. So I do feel like there is something going on with you. Which did you want? Good. You wanted the black deck. You see here, we got the overload, and I've got here, this is a mental, the Four of Swords is a mental overload. So I feel like you're really scared to make a choice about something. I feel like there's something here that you have an obligation to make a choice about, or an obligation to do, and you've been procrastinating on doing it because you feel like you don't have either all the information, because this is the Page of Wands is a messenger, right? And a messenger is coming to tell you. The Wands is making plans. So the page is telling you that you've got to do this. So I feel like somebody's trying to either be very impatient and trying to push you into making some kind of decision here, or fulfilling an obligation, but they really think that you're gullible. So whatever this is, they really think you're gullible. I don't think so. And I think that's why you've been procrastinating on fulfilling this obligation, is because you're scared of making the wrong choice. And that's where the Four of Swords comes in. The Four is the stability. You want to make sure that you're making the right decision. And it's mentally draining. I've got the overload here, and I've got the overload here with the Four of Swords. The Swords is like the logic, truth, communication. but things can get really harsh. So this could be lack of sleep also. So I don't know if you've been suffering from lack of sleep, but I'm seeing a lack of sleep that it's like you're even thinking about this when you're sleeping. So let's see what else we can get. Yeah, the palm tree, stability. See, there's the stability. Stability. You are worried about making or fulfilling this obligation that you have because you want to make sure that you're doing the right thing. I'm saying this is the palm tree. When I see this one, I see the palm tree. You know how they're tall and lanky, sway back and forth? I feel like that's what you're doing. You're contemplating which way to go because you don't want to make the wrong decision. So that's why maybe you're procrastinating. And we got the snake. This is somebody who is trying, and I got it here too, somebody that thinks that you're gullible. This is going to be a younger person. So don't let this person change how you're going to deal with this. Deal with it when you are ready. Your mind and your heart and your morals and your values are making you procrastinate on this for a reason. And I do believe that you will come to the right decision. Some people may not like that because the snake, this is like somebody who's malicious, somebody who's maybe trying to convince you, thinks you're gullible enough that they can convince you to something else to suit their needs. Like the palm tree's telling me you're very flexible, but there's certain things that there's no bend in. And you're going to have to really stand up for yourself in that, because I really do think that whoever this younger person is the snake too, that's going to try and sway your decision by maybe even saying things that aren't true. So take your time. I see that it's like procrastination here, but it's for a good cause. Make sure that you are happy with whatever the end result is going to be. And like I say, I see this causing you a lot of strife with the overload, the nightmare. We got the overload here. Just take your time and do it on your time. If this is solely your decision, nobody can force you to make a decision or act on something or complete something before you are ready. Put yourself first. Don't worry about anybody else, even though they're going to try and persuade you otherwise. It will pass, my dear, and you will make the right decision. I'm telling you that because I see it. I see it there at the end. I see the judgment. So it's a decision. You're going to come to a decision, and it's going to be one that you are going to be able to live with because you took the time. Some people call it procrastinating. Others call it being smart. Okay. Cindy. So we're going to do Cindy, and then we are going to take a break. And during that break, if you do want to read, you're going to have to get it in during the break. Okay, I'm going to take this because it went sideways. Cindy, what do we got? You want to hear from Miss Sheffield. Okay, so this one came out first. We're going to take that first. Friendships. Friendships. Look at everybody happy-go-lucky. Friendships. Real estate. And libation. This is praying. This has to do with like donations and stuff. So we got something about friendships, networking, becoming a team. We got real estate. This talks about wealth. It also talks about investments, maybe making an investment or an investment finally paying off. And we got two here, but I'm going to give it one more shuffle. And then we got the libation that's talking about either a donation. This could be about praying for something, or something that you prayed for is finally going to happen. Something's going to pay off here. But let's get some clarification. Okay. Okay, so we got 2 that come out. Let's see what this is. Okay, so we've got the 5 of coins. So we got the 5 of coins and we got the Fool. I do believe that this is going to be a celebration. Something that maybe you have even collaborated with or had other people that you had gotten together with to make a decision about a team effort on something. And I feel that it has something to do with wealth and investment, or maybe buying or selling property. I feel like there's going to be a good return there. I also feel like this is something that you've been wanting or praying for a long time. This could be financial stability finally coming, because I've got with the 5 of coins, even though there's been a lot of adversity, I feel like the 5 of coins comes in to let you know that the financial hardships are going to be finally past. I feel like maybe in the past you felt like you were left out in the cold on a lot of things, or left out of decision making, stuff like that. I feel like with the friendship that things are finally going to come together, and people are starting, you're working with a team with somebody. People are starting to realize that, maybe they should have allowed this to happen sooner, because I see this is some kind of investment paying off. And it's only because everybody joined forces. Financial hardships are finally on the mend. And you feel more involved, like people are involving you a little bit more. There's also here, though, with the 5 of coins, that there's still something that you're struggling with. And the Fool, this is a life lesson. Like all the major arcanas are life lessons. This is a new beginning, taking a leap of faith. That's what the Fool stands for. Going forward, maybe with some new beginnings, letting go of the old, starting new. I also see it here too, because something is about to pay off. So whatever this is that you got going on here, it's about to pay off for you. Financial hardships and worries are going to go to the wayside. But there's still something that you're struggling with. And I've got the number 5. I don't know why I've got the number 5 that is coming out. It's almost like, I don't know if there's 5 people involved, or this is like a 5-year thing. So maybe you've been waiting for 5 years. I don't know. But the message isn't made for me. It is made for you. So I'm not supposed to understand it. But I do feel like financial hardships are going to the wayside. And it's going to be because of teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. So I do feel like things, whatever this is, it's all going to come together, and there's a financial burden that's not only been lifted, but something pays off here. Some kind of investment or something maybe you put money into is finally going to pay off. Miss Sheffield, do you have a message, please, for Cindy? Message, please. Oh, you got 2, Cindy. Aw. First one, we will be together again. When I get this card here, she's letting me know that she's there with another adult and a child. She's with the child. So I don't know who the child is, but she is really bringing forth that child. So this is somebody younger that maybe passed way too soon. She's letting you know that they are together, and she is going to be there to welcome you on the other side. I've got the stillness of the water here too. This usually doesn't stand out to me. This usually just lets me know that they are going to be there to welcome you to the other side, and they're with this younger person. But she's saying that there's going to be a calmness now. The calmness is coming. The water is always, water signifies deep emotional feelings. And depending on how calm or how wavy it is, that's where the emotion is. And I feel like she says that there's going to be a calmness that comes now. So I believe it has to do with whatever this is. Okay. I'm not dead. She still feels very much alive. All you have to do to speak to her is meditate, she says. She's always around. She's always still trying to help where she can. but I don't know if you are recognizing some of the signs that she is sending you. She still feels like she's still got more work to do. Like she knows that she is no longer here in the physical world, but that doesn't mean that she still can't be here to help and guide. Okay, because I do feel like she's become a guide for you. And that's why she is feeling like she's not dead, because she can still do so much from the other side. So that's for you, my dear. So we are going to take a few minute break. And congratulations on whatever this is, because there's something that's about to pay off for you. So go with the flow of that, Cindy. Something very, very good. Okay, so we got Courtney, Crazy Graham, and Rose still on deck. We will start those when we come back from the break. Spacer, you're all 100% on point. Ah, there you go. Those hit hard today. On point, though. Love you, lady. Thanks. You're very welcome, Cindy. So good to see you. I miss all you guys. Absolutely. Kate Bell says, what deck is the middle one? What deck is the middle one? This one, Kate? Or this one? There's two in the middle here. Oh, I got more up there too. This is my Ancestor deck and my bumper deck. Okay, I've got to find my other. I went and picked up a refill for my stomach pills, and now I cannot find them. Those hit hard. The far left deck, I'm waiting on Amazon to ring my doorbell with any minute. Oh, you got these ones, Cindy? Did you get these ones? Cindy. Oh, cool. I love this deck. They're like a starting point for when you want to know what your read is going to be about. So you would have to have another deck to kind of clarify what is trying to be said there. I mean, I suppose you could pull more from that deck, but it's always good to have a clarifying deck. The one between the first deck and the message from heaven. This one here, I think this is the Witch's Tarot, I think it's called the Witch's Tarot. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's called the Witch's Tarot. I think. And this one is the Panther Oracle. But this one I forget. I think it's the Witch's something tarot. The Witch's, I'd have to look it up. I've got a whole box full of empty boxes for all my cards. I've got like, I think 60 something decks now, you guys. And I just put the boxes all the boxes from the cards in a box. I think it's called the Witch's Tarot. I got this one from the lady down the street. Let me see what's written on the back. Hang on. They all say the same thing on the back. Yeah. There's nothing on this side either that tells me what it is. And this just says, I can't read it all because parts of the sentence are cut off. What something feeling. What's this? Free me of the fool. The self, the major arcana holds up a mirror so that we can alter see the chapters of our lives. The fool's journey is not foolish at all. It does not start at a difficult place other than with the fool themselves. It ends where it starts. And then it's all written over top of each other. So I don't know. Or the Fool's Tarot, maybe? Because I see her mention the Fool here a lot. The Fool is actually the journey of the self. The major arcana holds up a mirror so that we can alter and see chapters of our lives. The Fool's Journey, maybe it's called? Because it says again here, the Fool's Journey is not foolish at all. It does not start in a different place than if the Fool is the Fool. It ends where it starts. So maybe it's called the Fool's Journey because she says the Fool's Journey a couple times there. Let me just see. Like I said, I don't even know where you can get these. I got them down the street here. I asked her for just until this starts healing up. Like you guys can see, like, look at how red this has gotten and how big these have gotten. It's getting harder and harder to shuffle the bigger decks. I am still going to use them, but I asked just for, while I'm doing these exercises, they give me an injection to try and get the swelling down inside. So while that is healing, I asked if she had other decks that I could maybe possibly use that were easy to use and smaller. So this is what she came out with. So I got the both of them. But I think it's called The Fool's Journey. Let me see if I can maybe look it up. The Fool's Journey. Oh. Okay. Fool's Journey Tarot. Oh, cards. No, they are not the same at all. There's a couple of them here, but they're not. Yeah. Here, I can even share this with you. Present, share screen. Yeah, so no, I don't think this is the name because this is the Fool's Journey. It's not them. This is another one, the Fool's Journey. It's not them. The Fool's Journey through the Tarot, Major Arcana. This is not them. And this is not them. Although these are similar. And these are not them. So they have like 5 different decks called the Flop. So I don't know, my dear. I'd have to find the box. Or just maybe take a walk down the street. But I got to stay away from the stores. Because I'm telling you, the amount of money that I spent down at that store already, it's a blessing and a curse at the same time. I'm telling you. I just love it. And the things that she has in there are just like amazing. Amazing. The next time I go in, I'll take a picture of some of the stuff she's got in there in her setup. It's like really, really nice. But every time I go in there, I end up dropping like a couple $100. Like when I went and I got a lot of stuff there about 2 months ago, I think I dropped like $500-600, and it was like, and it happened so easy. I mean, things are so expensive nowadays, you guys. It's just, and it's not just, cards and stuff like that, like food prices and rents and gas and like everything is through the roof. Yeah, the illustrations are intriguing. Well, thank you, Cindy. You have a wonderful week too, my dear. Yeah, as long as you got a deck to back up so you can clarify, that's always good, because sometimes the message here that you may get, like say, let's say for this, we already seen how already. Let's go here. Coach. You know what I mean? Like what you may see depicted in the card may not mean the same thing once you get your clarification cards. So you will get a feeling as to what this means when it comes out. Or there are, let me see, I can't see this without my glasses. Let me grab my glasses here. There are keywords on them. This one, coach, says advice, obedience, and knowledge. So, oops, let me get my fingers out of there. Coach, obedience, and knowledge. So it could mean those. Those are just keywords. I don't generally go by them. I try and put it together myself as to what I am getting when this card comes out. What are my ancestors showing me? This could also, to me, when I get this, it's like somebody trying to show you a different way of doing things. But the keywords on here are advice, obedience, and knowledge. So, I mean, I guess it could fall in line with the advice, but to me, this is somebody helping you, coaching you like a football coach, showing you how things should be done, coaching you along so that you are, whatever it is that you are doing, is going to be the best version. So, say you get a clarification card, and this is the Two of Swords at a crossroads of avoiding the truth. Twos are always something that can be done, right? So being at a crossroads. So you putting these two together for me is like somebody is going to help you make this decision as to which way that you got to go in a specific situation. Maybe if you're avoiding the truth in certain situations, they're going to pop up and say, okay, here's the truth of the matter. This is what you're not seeing, maybe because you don't want to see it. And then you got the Lovers. So this in reverse. So this is going to be something that involves some kind of close relationship, a partnership, where there may be some trust issues. So that's why there's a cross in the road here. And somebody's going to help you get through that. Maybe they've gone through the same thing and they're going to help, give you some advice on how to get through whatever this is that you're at a crossroads about, and working through the conflict and maybe even detaching. You know what I mean? So that's how you go about it if you're going to use decks like these. That's the easiest way. I found something else might work easier for you, but I always find when you got a clarification deck to clarify what exactly this means, especially if you're very intuitive. I am a huge intuitive empath. I let my ancestors show me what these mean. And even on something like that. So I don't know. It's going to have to be somebody in the chat is going through something like this. You just got some free advice. They're showing me what and how these correlate. What is the meaning behind it? It may mean something different to somebody else, whoever is reading, depending on who the reader is of the cards. They're, and depending on how you do your reads, what do you use to connect with the cards and connect the dots to the person you're reading? I rely on my ancestors and what they are showing me. They're on the other side already. They know everything. So I'm going to trust them before I trust myself. And even though I'm an empath and highly intuitive and I can spot things right away, they show me exactly what it is. So that's how you go about doing that. And I suggest getting one of the tarot decks, especially like me. I'm not very well versed in tarot. I've been learning more about it and using it a lot more. Um, I still do use the Oracle. These are Oracle, these are Oracle, these are Oracle, these are Tarot. So I kind of mix and match them, and it's fine tuning. You know what I mean? So learning what the majors mean, learning what the difference, like the Wands, the Swords, the Cups, the Coins mean, learning what each number of the deck means in certain categories. So, like coins are basically money issues, finances, stability, but the coins also stand for winter and could mean years, depending on what it's with. It could mean many different things. So if you get, say, like, I don't know, like the 10 of coins, there's something about something financial that is going to be addressed in the winter months, or you've got 10 years maybe that it's going to take to complete, but the tens are completions. Pages are messengers. Six is growth. Sevens are perspective on things. Eights are changes. So learning that, I think, is the hardest part. But once you get that down pat, you you're going to do good. But take your time. Don't get frustrated. And you're not always going to be right. Okay, you're not always going to be right. Okay, so let me take a couple minutes break. I gotta find my new prescription because I gotta take my stomach pills. Give me a couple minutes and I will be right back. Okay, you guys, I got it. And you guys can't even see. These pills are huge. These are the new ones they gave me. These are for my stomach, and it's like, oh my god, they're huge. I have a hard time swallowing them. Missy, no, you can put in for a read if you want one. Rose says, Willow, did you get my address from Des? Just want to check. Yes. Your parcel was sent out. Is Nana still here too? Where's Nana? All your parcels you guys got to New Jersey like a week ago, and Des shipped them out. Did you get your parcel, Nana? I know Des sent them out last Monday, I believe, from Jersey. So you guys should have got them by now. Hopefully. Okay, wait a minute here. Yeah, they're huge. Oh, wait a minute, Rose. Yours hasn't been shipped out yet. I had sent you one last week. I'm only shipping out every 2 weeks because it was costing me a lot in shipping. Oh, okay. Nana got hers. Yay. So, Rose, yours will be shipped out with today's winner this week. So it usually takes 3-4 days for my sister to get it because I send it airmail. There's Missy. And you want the black deck too? It was getting really expensive in shipping. So what I'm going to do is I'm only going to ship out every 2 weeks. So last week's winner, Rose, you will get yours probably sometime next week. I ship it out Monday, As long as there's no holiday this Monday, I'll ship it out Monday. Des should have it by Thursday. She will then ship it from New Jersey. So depending on which state you live in, it could take a couple days to get to you from there. My son wanting to stop by. Hey, Mom, I stopped by and see you. No. So from New Jersey to Arizona, it took 6 days. Well, that's not too bad. Yeah, I just didn't want you to think that it got lost. Rose says, I tried to paint my nails and my nerves messed up a bit. Aw. So that's not bad. Is that good? 6 days. She sent it out on the Monday. It's like five or 6 business days. Stayed in New Jersey for 3 days. Wow. Nana, I could tell you a story. I had ordered a sweatshirt from CJ, for those of you who follow CJ. My very first one. My sister ordered one, and she's in New Jersey, and I'm in Canada. We both ordered a sweatshirt. She had hers I think it was like a week and a half. Well, I paid $170 Canadian for this sweatshirt because it was like 60 something dollars shipping Canadian. The sweatshirt was $70 and it was 60 or $65 in shipping plus tax. So I ended up paying like $170, $180 Canadian for this sweatshirt, which is fine. I don't mind supporting other creators. Well, this sweatshirt, he sends everything out from Delaware. It went from Delaware to New Jersey. Okay. So if you know where Delaware is down here, Jersey, New York, Canada's up here. So it went from Delaware to Jersey, back to Delaware, back to Jersey, from Jersey to Pennsylvania, back to Delaware, from Delaware to Queens, New York, back to Newark, New Jersey, back to Pennsylvania, back to Newark, back to Pennsylvania, back to Newark. Then it started going upwards. And then it came back to Queens, where then it shipped from there to Canada on a flight. Des, if she is still online here, she will tell you I was losing. There was you know how you get the tracking? There was 105 entries on the tracking from it just bouncing all over the place, going all over. It took me almost 3 months to get it. Marie. Was that a package coming from me, Marie? Oh, okay. I was just wondering if it was something I had sent out. I don't know where my sister is. Where is sister? Sister. USPS loses more mail and packages than any other carrier. Wow. Well, it bounced around, Nana, like back and forth between Newark, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania, back and forth there 4 or 5 times, and then back and forth to Delaware 4 or 5 times, then from Delaware to Queens, and then back to Pennsylvania, then back to Newark, back to Delaware, back here, and it just kept going like back and forth all over. Like I said, it took a good 3 months for it to finally get to me in Canada. Marie, be very careful. I get those all the time. USPS sends me, let me see if I can find one here. Oh, and deleted. Hang on a sec. No, it's not going to be there. It's going to be in here. Oops, that's not it. Hang on. UPS, we have been trying to reach you. We have one package waiting for delivery. It's high priority. Address, don't miss your package. Your address has been entered wrong for your package and receive your delivery. Click below. Don't click on those. They are scams. They are phishing. They're not, no. And it says UPS track your package. And if you click on, like, don't click on the message itself, but click on who's sending it to you. And this one says no reply. Oh, hang on. Let me take a picture of this. Let me get my son off my screen. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. Oops. Okay. This is what I mean. UPS track your package, no reply. You got to click on this and then you'll see something like this. No reply, up screw, or something different. They are always changing this. It's fake. It's no. You don't have a package. And I get them all the time saying, oh, UPS can't. And I do get a lot of things through UPS and UPS and USPS and all these FedEx and everything. Oh no, Marie, never reply to them, hon. Never reply to them, because that's how the scammers get your information. As soon as you click on that link to reply, they've got your information. So change all your passcodes. Change all your passcodes. And that is one sure way of checking your emails. Where it says it's from UPS, number one, you can tell that it's a scam when you're used to seeing them. Just click on where it says UPS, just tap it, and then an email address will come up underneath. And that one said no reply at upscrew something or other. I didn't click on it to see the whole thing, but no reply at upscrew. If you Google that and say, I got a letter from UPS with this email address attached to it, it'll tell you it's a scam. So go and change all your passwords. As soon as you click on that link, everybody gets it. And that's what they hope. Oh my God, I got a package. I got to click on the link. As soon as you click on that link, they can get into all your private information. So go and change all your passwords, especially banking and stuff like that. They're scams. They are hacking. There's other ones that are out there that'll say, we have a package here. You got to send a certain amount of money and this and that. They're all scams. Yes, please do that, Marie, because they can get into all your private information. If you ever have something coming, call UPS yourself. And when they send you an official, they will give you the tracking number and everything. But I always go to the site myself and enter in my tracking number if I'm expecting something, and check it myself. Don't ever click on those links. I sent you copies of the tracking USPS is a joke. Oh boy, I can't wait to see that. Okay, so we're going to get going on the reads, you guys. So if anybody else wants one, get it in now, please. I got to add Missy. Ms. Missy, you are added to the wheel. Yeah, see, they would never. Hang on a sec. Let me go see that before we start. Mail. Inbox. It hasn't come through yet, Nana. Oh, this Vine service, I got it here too. Oh my God. All the Vine messages. I've got about 40 of them. And it's all regarding, this email is to inform you that Brian Kohlberger with case number CR 2922222, whatever, has an upcoming court event. A jury trial has been scheduled to start for October 2nd, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. This will take place at the Latah County Courthouse, locating at the following address. So they're not going for change of venue. I bet you any money, you guys, that will be next. And Nana, that didn't come through yet. But I do have your one from Saturday that says you got your purse. You'll cherish it forever. Oh, yay. But I didn't get the tracking one. If you attach something to it, it may. Let me just check my junk mail. Nope. It's not in there. Other. Nope. It may take a while to send if you are attaching files to them. So I will have to check back later. Okay, so okay, no, does she just want to know because she got one of them scam emails saying that you got a UPS package and blah, 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 and she clicked on the link. So she has to go and change all her passwords now. Okay, if you attach 3 pictures, that's why it's taking so long to come through. Us here in Canada, you guys, I don't know if you guys have heard about it. Remember I told you guys that I was having a hard time getting information on cases and stuff because a lot of things blocked for us? Well, it's even more so now. Like Canadian they've blocked all our news outlets and we can't even access them. So it's horrible. But anyway, okay, reads are now closed, you guys. No more reads. Okay, make sure I got Missy on here. Yes. No more reads, you guys. So let's get back to the reads. Who is up? Courtney wants to hear from Mike. Okay, let's see what we got for you, Courtney. Well, and that one went flying on the floor. Apology. Okay, so we got an apology and we've got self-love. So let's see what this is about. Right away, the self-love. You got to start putting yourself first. King of Wands. Yeah, the king stands for somebody either trying to push their authority on you, a person in a position of authority, somebody that's trying to get you to do what they want you to do. Wands are action, making plans, trying to make some kind of plan. But the self-love, this is this is going to talk about your independence, or maybe the lack of your independence. The apology, some kind of guilt, maybe somebody has something to say to you, sometimes some kind of confession, or somebody needing forgiveness. So let's see what we got with the King of Wands already. Wands are like something that's going to happen quickly, and it could be volatile. Or could get volatile, and we've got the Tower. So with the Tower, this is a major arcana. This is a life lesson. So I do feel like there's going to be some healing that you're going to need to do. I feel like there's a King of Wands that maybe is trying to lead you in a different direction than what you are wanting to go. This could also be some kind of sudden change. So is there a change in a relationship with somebody that's either in a position of authority or is trying to push their authority on you, getting you to do things that you don't want to do, maybe making choices that you don't want to really make. I feel like there's going to be some kind of confession with this too, because we've got the Tower. The Tower is a life lesson. It's a major arcana. This is some kind of catastrophe, destruction of some kind happening within this relationship. You don't want the black deck. I feel like there's going to be some apologizing that's going to have to happen here, because I feel like somebody's done something that's very destructive, and it's affected you maybe in a way that... I'm going to take another one here. Sometimes you don't need to forgive somebody. Yeah, the Empress. Yeah, the Empress. Two major arcanas. These are life lessons. If this person really cared about you, they wouldn't have done what they did. So forgiveness may not come easy on this one. I'm almost feeling like the Empress is nurturing. Okay, this talks about forgiveness and growth. This talks about forgiveness. I almost feel like if you jump too quickly to forgive this wrongdoing, that it could have a disastrous outcome on your personal life and personal relations with this person, because I feel like this isn't the first time it's happened. Whatever this is, whatever this person has done to break your trust, or go behind your back and do something, or forces you to do something you don't want to do, I feel like this is that person's character. It's not going to change. So the more that you forgive, the more that they feel like they've gotten away with and are able to control you. I feel like you need to break free from that, because I feel like if the forgiveness is just given again, it's going to cause some destruction within your home life. You got to start putting yourself first. This is the self-love, putting yourself first. Be very self-conscious about dealing with people who do you wrong, because I feel like you give forgiveness too easy. And that's just opening it up for people to continue doing what they're doing to you. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Okay, once is a mistake, twice it's not. Okay, so you want to hear from Mike. Mike, do you have a message, please, from Courtney? Aww. He's sending you all his love. You see that with the big heart in the clouds. And he's also saying that he watches over you. The dandelions to me is he's telling you to watch your drinking. I don't know why. I don't know why that just came through, but he's telling me to watch your drinking. So I don't know if lately you may be drinking to excess. It could be over this situation. He says it's clouding your vision. He's here to help. He also watches over you every day, so that tells me that he has become one of your spirit guides. Also watches over you, trying to protect you. But he's sending you all his love, letting you know that this is what he's doing. He's trying to help. And with the dandelions, when I see the dandelions, I usually think of something that is usually not good for you. But with this, I am being shown alcohol. So he wants you to watch your alcohol. I don't know why he's saying that. It's not up for me to decide. He wants you to watch the alcohol. Something that's not good for you. So even if, okay, I'm seeing I really drink. I've been on vacation and having maybe one a night. If you're on vacation, I've been on vacation, then this is warning you to watch your drink, because he's warning about the alcohol. So even if you don't drink a lot, he's warning you something about the alcohol. Always do not leave your alcohol out of sight. He's warning something about the alcohol, especially if you're on vacation. Oh my God, people slip things in people's drinks. He's warning you something about alcohol. Okay? Maybe that doesn't make sense today, but it's coming. It's going to make sense. Okay? But he's sending you all his love and he's watching over you. He's a spirit guide, guardian angel. He's watching over you. Crazy Graham. Let's see what we got for Crazy Graham today. Crazy Graham. A gift. A gift. A gift. Something's coming your way. You're very welcome, Courtney. Gift. Gift. Somebody's going to surprise you. The gift is all wrapped up. So to me, this is somebody's going to surprise you with something. Okay. So this one came out first. So let's take it. The Five of Cups. Fives are adversity. So adversity with cups. Cups are emotions. So with the Five of Cups, letting go of grief and finally healing from something. The Chariot. This is a major arcana. This is moving forward. Finally being able to move forward. So Crazy Graham, I feel like there's going to be something that is given to you. And this doesn't have to mean something monetary. You know what I mean? This could be some kind of even conversation. You want the black deck, so we'll get more from that. But somebody is going to give you the gift of being able to heal and move on. That's the gift. This is also moving forward, letting go of grief and healing. So whether there has been, like you can see in, like, she's got a whole bunch of stuff in her hands here. This is almost like moving on to packing up your stuff and going somewhere else. Like packing up all your stuff from the office. I'm done. I quit. I'm going home, or I'm retiring, whatever it is that you're doing. That was just a hypothetical. It could be meaning that. But this is the Five of Cups in reverse is finally moving forward and away from something and healing. So this may be some information that you're going to be given, but there's a gift that is coming your way that is going to help you move on and heal. The Chariot also tells me that this is something going forward. So let me grab one more card from here. Going forward, the King of Knights, the King of Knights, the King of Cups in reverse. So whatever this is, that you got this bad news, the King stands for somebody in a position of authority. So I don't know if this came from some kind of legal department or something like that, where you were heartbroken over something, got some kind of bad news. That is going to work itself out, and you are going to be able to move past this. The cups is, again, emotions. So we're dealing with a lot of emotions here. We got the 5 and we've got the Knight. This could be somebody even in a position of authority that is going to help bring you something that is also going to help assist you in moving forward, because this is some form of bad news or whatever that you're going to be able to move forward from. So let's get some clarification, some more clarification on that for you, Crazy Graham. More clarification, please. There's one. Let's see what this is. The girl talk. So it could be a female that's going to help you get past. This is a female. This is a female. This is a female. So this is going to be a female that is going to help you get past this. This is moving on. This is being happy again, living in the moment and having fun with the girl talk. So I do believe whatever this is that you were heartbroken over, it's going to come to an end. Hand of cards. Yeah. Hand of cards. So I do believe that it's a female that's going to be helping you with this and helping you get through it, get over it, and bringing you this good news. This is being careful. Don't take so many risks. Okay, don't take so many risks. Now that this is going to be behind you and you're moving forward, don't take so many risks. Be very strategic and don't show your hand. Not everybody needs to know your business. Sometimes friends are there as surveillance cameras, and one flipped over here. Let me get it right here. Abundance, yes. Abundance is coming back. Okay, so with that, I did another one flip over. Let me just check. Okay, so abundance. This is keeping a positive mindset. Okay, being very careful. Don't take no more risks. Okay, manifest exactly what you want. But there's an abundance coming. So this is the ending of hard times. This is all going to clear up, and you're going to be able to go move forward. This is going to be something of the past. The Chariot is going forward. So things going forward, just be very careful of decisions that you make. Don't take unnecessary risks. So whatever this is that's having you heartbroken and this bad news and everything, I believe that there's a female that is coming in and is going to help you get past this. And things are going to be going beautiful for you in the very near future. Just watch the risk taking. Rose wants the black deck too. Okay, Rose, what do we got for you? Oh no. What's this? Strategy. Playing a game of chess. Strategy. Compromise. And disturbance. This is the second time we get the disturbance today. Oh boy. So what am I getting from this right now? I feel like you're going to have to plan your moves really carefully. Plan out what you want to do, because I feel like there's going to be somebody, this is the strategy, because I feel like there's going to be somebody that tries to compromise the situation. Compromise from what this is, it's saying on the bottom here, The letters are so small. Agreement, reconciliation. I don't feel like that applies with this. I feel like somebody is going to compromise your planning of something. The disturbance is irritation. So let's see what we got here. The Emperor. This is another major arcana, life lesson. You're going to have to find somebody that you can really depend on, because this is somebody coming in, or this is somebody that you can already depend on, but there has to be some better structure set in place. Like I said, this is a life lesson. So this is like, don't put all your eggs in one basket. What's he got in there? I can't really tell. Don't put your eggs all in one basket. Even if something feels like it's a done deal, things can change. That's where this strategy is coming into play. Somebody is going to compromise it. Okay, we got the Page of Wands, somebody younger. Wands, again, are a fire element. Somebody's very impatient. Somebody wants things now. No, I'm not going to wait. I want an answer now, or I want this done now. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Tons came out with this one. Okay. The Two of Wands. Sorry, the Ten of the Wands coming full circle. This is a completion. Again, the Wands. This is a fire element. This is action, making plans. Yeah, somebody's going to come in and try and compromise some kind of structure. Now, this could be something that's been already set in place. Somebody is going to come in and compromise that, and that is their strategy to upheave everything. The Page of Wands, this is somebody younger who's very impatient, wants things done now, doesn't want to wait. Then we've got the 10. 10 of Wands. This again is action, making plans. This is in the reverse. So this person is not going to stop until they do what they want to do. This is very irresponsible, finding things are getting too much for them to deal with. They just want things going the way they want it to go. That's why I think there's somebody coming in to compromise some kind of strategy that you had set in place. But we've got the Emperor here. I feel like this is an older male, so somebody maybe in their 40s, that is going to have some kind of authority and get things back into place. This is somebody you can depend on. But it's going to also, he's going to show you a life lesson. We've got the Two of Wands. We've got a lot of wands here. We've got the Two of Wands, which is next. A lot of wands here in reverse. This is doubt, fearing the unknown, being restless. I think you just want this all to go away, because this is somebody burning a bunch of papers. I feel like you just want this over and done with, but somebody is messing that up. Somebody is coming in and changing the structure of something. This could be like you set up your office. This is just going to be hypothetical. I come in and I set up my office so everything is within reach, and then somebody comes in and changes it all up because that's the way they want it done. This is somebody who is not going to be very agreeable, and somebody who's going to compromise some kind of structure that's already been going on. Thank God we moved from that. We've got the Five of Swords. Now the fives are adversity. We got the two. That is something that can be done. I'm going to do what I can do to keep this all in an uphill. Compromising maybe some kind of structure that was going on. This guy's going to come in and make this all right, or help you make it right, because we got that disturbance too. Somebody is going to try and irritate a situation here. The Five of Swords, the five is adversity. What really is the cost of this battle? So I think that this could end up getting costly for you in some way. And then we've got the Seven of Cups in reverse. The cups are water. This is emotions. This is uncontrolled feelings in reverse. Hang on a second. I'm going to cough. Hang on. Sorry, take a sip of my coffee. I don't like this coming in. Did you want the black deck? Yes. The 7 of Cups coming in. The 7 is somebody's going to give their perspective. We've got surrender with the 5 of Swords, and then we've got the 7 of Cups in reverse. This is avoiding issues, getting a reality check, and lack of options. So I feel like you're not going to have very many options. Your options are going to be very limited on what you can do to counter-react this. So I do feel somebody is going to come in and compromise a situation, and maybe that has, in your mind, maybe been settled. This is over. It's done with. The strategy, how that was put in place, how you came to maybe even an agreement. But whoever this is over here is going to compromise all of that. And you're going to feel like you're out of options. But you do have this Emperor who is going to be very dependable for you. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Yeah, somebody just wants things their way, and they're going to do something to change something that already has an outcome. So they're going to come in and they're going to change it because it's not what they want. And it's going to cause you some grief. It's almost like, okay, like what more can I do to get this person even out of my life? Because I feel like you're running out of options. This one flipped. Heart with a key, yeah. Opening your heart, getting together, making things perfect. So this isn't the ideal situation. Somebody's holding the key to something. Let's get a couple more here. This is opening your heart also with the key. Okay, we've got 3 more that turned over. We're going to take them. The clock. This is going to take some time to get through. It's going to take some time before you're going to be able to fully heal from this. Because I think this person is going to make some waves. This is the Hammer. This is sabotage. Somebody's coming in and trying to sabotage. And I feel like this is something that was put in place. Some kind of structure for something. And I'm not saying like a house, like a structure or a building. Something was put into place for you. There's some kind of agreement, and somebody is compromising that. I believe that this was something that you could, maybe an agreement that you guys came to, whoever this is about. But I feel this man here is trying to be the voice of reason, trying to do what he can to keep you in a good mindset, because I feel here that you feel defeated. And you see here how it says, like on this paper, it says eviction notice. I'm not saying that you're being evicted. I'm just saying it's something along them lines. So maybe something in writing that was an agreement. Somebody's going to go back on that, and they're causing a lot of strife for you. This person here is trying to build some kind of structure. Like, okay, this is what's happening now. We got to deal with it. This is how we're going to get through it. Because I feel like you're just up in the air, and it's like, okay, I'm just going to surrender. I'm defeated because I don't have any more options. But this here is also telling me that this is somebody trying to sabotage something. This also talks about an interrogation. And the runner. So this is telling me you're codependent on somebody. And I think sometimes your ego gets in the way. I'm going to take one more. Wedding rings. So there's going to be some kind of agreement. This is This does stand for a wedding. It is wedding rings, but it means a lot more. This can also mean an everlasting promise, a soul connection, um, figuring things out, like always being there. So I think this could be somebody that you are very close to that is going to try and help you, because I think you're at your wit's end. You feel defeated in, like, finally everything's settled. We can get back to our own lives and everything else. And then something pops up that this person saying, oh, hell no, I don't like this. We're going to change that up and come in and cause, I think it's just to cause you strife because they can. So be careful of that person. Listen to this person. This person has your best interests at heart. Is there trying to even protect you in some way? But yeah, you just meet some people in life that, you can never please. And that's what I'm feeling with this. Somebody is coming in and wanting, oh, you thought that everything was done, finalized, over and done with. We got an agreement. No, I'm just, when you're starting to feel okay again and relaxed, they come in and they throw it all up into an upheave. That's what I'm getting here. But trust that person in the authority. So that could be a person in a position of authority. This could be your significant other, somebody that is there to protect you and your rights. They're doing their best, even though you may not think so sometimes, because I'm getting, sometimes you question what they're doing. Trust in them. They have your best intentions. So Miss Missy wants the black deck too. Okay, let's see what we got for you, Missy. So we're going to do Missy, and then we're going to do the draw, you guys. And then I've got to jump offline because I've got to go and get dressed. I'm still in my jammies. Thank God you guys can't see me. Okay, we've got a loss, sorrow, damage. Aww. I hope you didn't lose a pet, because he's holding his little puppy there and crying. And this is coming to somebody's aid. Coming to somebody's aid with a loss. This is showing kindness. What's this one? King of Cups. The King is authority. Cups is emotions. Coming to somebody's aid. Somebody overly emotional. Depressed. Okay. So we got the Three of Coins. Threes are connecting. This is a collaboration. So we got the Three of Coins. So we got the King of Cups in the reverse. Why am I, like, I'm feeling choked out, like I can't breathe. Overly emotional. We still got one more here too. I feel like somebody is coming to your aid. And this is going to be, I believe, somebody like a doctor or lawyer, something, is going to come and aid you. Because I feel like right now you're overly emotional. But I feel like there's some other things here with Three of Coins. There's some goals here. The three is connecting something together. The coins is financial. So, oh, you lost your daddy. I think I seen that on Facebook. I'm so sorry. That's what this could be about. I think there's going to be some kind of, I don't know if he left a will, but I feel like there's some kind of collaboration regarding finances, with a common goal. But I feel like overly either emotional, depressed, and there could even be somebody that comes into this that is going to be a little unbalanced. We've got the Eight of Swords. Oh boy. See the Eight of Swords? See her blindfolded and tied up? It's almost like I think you're feeling like you're trapped. There's nothing you can do. I think sometimes you even irritate yourself. And I don't like saying that. Missy, I love you. I'm just telling you what I'm getting. But I feel like you even get irritated with yourself with maybe how you're dealing with something. Because I feel like you're even, this is like blinded to the truth or somebody hiding something from you. That's what I get from this. Because you got the handcuffs here and you got the blindfold. So either somebody is trying to hide something from you, but I see you being blinded from the truth. And we've got the Three of Coins, which talks about finances, future security. So I feel like because right now you're overly emotional, maybe even some depression setting in. I feel like you're not being shown the whole picture on something. But I do feel like there's somebody that's going to come to your aid here. And this is like a doctor or a lawyer or somebody like that can help you not only with the emotional side, but the actual dealings with maybe the estate. But this is financial. This is financial security. So there's a guy coming in here that's going to try and help you to make sure that you don't lose out, but this is also aiding you with the loss. But just make sure, like, read up on things. If this is a doctor, read up on things because I see him offering you prescription. I don't want you to take it. I think there's something better that can be done other than what this medication is. I don't trust it for some reason. I don't know. I don't even know what medication is, but I'm just getting the feeling of not trusting this medication with you specifically for some reason. It could be having a counter reaction to you, which could be making you feel depressed and stressed and unbalanced. It could be some kind of medication. Love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion. So love, everybody fighting for the love. This could be everybody fighting for the love of your dad or possessions, maybe. He loved you. Big love, big love. Coffee cup. This is meeting and conversing. Remember I said over here somebody is going to help. The loss is bereavement. So you see it right there, bereavement. I feel like there's something else that is setting you off balance. And it's going to come out in a conversation. So I don't know if there's something that you are taking maybe. Or somebody is taking something. That's why they're off balance. The medication maybe isn't what they should be taking. It's having like an adverse effect. I've got 3 more here for you. The Sword and the Rose. This is clarity and truth. Yeah, so I've got that here. About finding out the truth because you're not being told the whole truth. This here is being blinded from the truth. Blind to the truth. Feeling trapped in something. And this is gaining clarity, truth, honor, and protecting your power. So I do feel that the truth will be revealed. Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separated, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. So yeah, this is due to the heartbreak and the Grim Reaper. The relationship's over, no second chances, grow and transform. Yeah, there's nothing that you could do. So I know your dad passed, and I'm so sorry for that. My dad passed too in May. So I know the feeling, but there was nothing that you could do. Like he's on the other side now. And I feel like with the Grim Reaper, it's almost like I'm going to protect you. Don't worry. I am going to protect you. What stands out here for me is no second chances. I'm feeling like whoever is trying to hide the truth about something from you, when you find it out, because I do see you're going to find the truth out, somebody is going to come through and tell you about it. Don't give this person a second chance to do this again. And I've said it before. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Because the Grim Reaper also talks about not giving any second chance. So don't give somebody the second chance to hurt you or to lie to you or to steal from you. When they show you who they are, believe them. But I do feel like there's something here with either medication or something that may be putting someone off balance. If this isn't you, this could be the person that is maybe blinding you to the truth. They're not in their right state of mind right now. So I feel like there's going to have to be some collaboration, some common goals here, and some really deep conversations. And I've got it here. It's going to be resolved. It's going to be resolved, but I feel like this person has to get off these meds because it's the meds that are doing it. So if you've got somebody that's really either yourself or somebody very close to you acting a little weird lately, that's what it is. Don't take it as they're doing this on purpose. I don't think they're doing this to hurt you on purpose, but there is somebody else here. I don't think they're the same person. There is somebody else here that is hiding the truth, maybe even from the one who's off balance. There's some lying going on here. So be very careful and look into that. But your daddy is going to be there to protect you. Okay. Oh, I love you, my family. I love you. Okay, so that is the last one for today, you guys. We are going to go ahead and do the draw. I showed you guys what the draw is this week. Let me just get the wheel up here. Wheel, there we go. Okay, so we got Des on there twice, Comptoot, Cindy, Courtney, Crazy Graham, Rose, Miss Missy. So I should have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got everybody on there. Okay, so tell me when to spin the wheel. Tell me when to click it. And we will get today's winner. And I showed you what it was. It's the chakra bracelet and the keychain that says, when feathers appear, angels are near. I love you. You'll be okay, hon. Okay, here we go. I'm going to click it. 1, 2, 3. And we got Rose. Rose. Nah. There you go, Rose. I just got to write this down. So that will be shipped out to you. Rose, I think I still got your address. So that will be shipped out to you, Rose. Hopefully tomorrow. If not tomorrow, Tuesday. Congratulations, Rose. Rose, Rose, Rose. Okay, so let me just turn off the camera here so I can get the cards put away. Maybe I'll do another live, you guys, midweek. because I feel bad that I can't do we usually do the funny cards and that. So maybe I'll do another pop-up mini read session midweek when I have a lot more time. I really got to start scheduling things a lot better. So with that being said, you guys, I got Rose marked down. Okay, so I don't forget. I got to put this here because I got to rush upstairs now and get... Yeah, it's like I said, yesterday we went shopping. Me and my son went shopping, and I got my granddaughter. I try and do as much as I can. So I usually get her all her back to school stuff. So I got her shoes and some pants and shirts and this and that and school snacky things. But today I've got to go back out because I forgot to get my water. I don't drink tap water. I drink the bottled water because our tap water here tastes horrible. So I use bottled water, and I got the big jugs for my water cooler thing. And I forgot to get them yesterday while I was out, so I got to go out and get more water because I'm almost out. So I'm going to do that. So with that being said, you guys, thank you for coming in and getting your reads done and allowing me to do your reads. Thank you, the mods, for being here. And until the next time, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. I love you guys to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.